Yeah, YouTubers, Tazman here, bringing you another episode of Tazman's To the Sky. And I gotta move this window over to my other screen because it's in a weird spot. So in our last episode, we finally, well, I guess episodes because they were back to back, we finally got our first production bees. We made, what was it, the crystalline bee? The other one really isn't a production bee. It's just one you use, the ash bee. Ash mining bee? I can't remember what it's called. But we got our iron bee. Now, one of the nice things about the iron bee, and let's just hit this once really quick, is it actually has some pretty good stats to begin with. So what we want, let's see, do I have my book? Wrong thing. Let's hit I real quick. And I put away the book. You know, I should clean up my inventory really quick while I talk. One thing about the bees is they all have different stats, right? So some of them work really well at night, some of them won't work at night, some will only work at the day, so on and so forth. Let's see. You can actually use the genetics, which is actually pretty fun. You can actually use, bees and get their genetics, do some genetic, what's the word I want to look for here? Genetic splicing or something like that, and actually make bees that are able to, work all the time. So there are 5 categories basically of your bees, or not your bees, but the traits that they have that you want to try and increase. Kind of like if you watch my stone block, there was the agricraft, and you would have plants. They had those 3 categories, and you tried to get them to 10, 10, 10, which was, I think, growth, productivity, and maybe yield or something along those lines. So bees have the same thing. If we hold shift, you can see that you have productivity, you have their weather tolerance, you have their behavior, you have the endurance, and then you have the temper. That's 5 of them, right? And so what you want to do, the best you can get on each of these. So for example, on productivity, the best you can get is very high. And as you can see, we're already at high on that, so we'd only need to get that up 1 more. Weather tolerance, obviously, you're going to want any so that they work whether it's raining, snowing, no matter what the weather is, they'll actually work. Then we have the behavior, and the one we want to shoot for behavior is metaternal, which means that actually, I don't remember exactly what that one means. We'll look it up in just a second. The endurance is how much life they have. You'll see at the very top there, it says 14, 15. If we go to this one, you'll see it's 12, 15. So technically, this one has less endurance and will probably die before. However, I think if you put them in with the simulator, I don't think they die. I think they just work forever. The next one we have would be, let's see, what was that? Endurance. Temper is how angry they are. Some bees actually have a very, very, very bad temper, and if you so much as get near them, they go ballistic and try and attack you. Once again, if they're in the simulated hive, I don't think that's a very big issue, but I'm a completionist and always try and get everything. And then the final thing is, no, that's all of them. So those are the things we want to try and get to their maximum values so that we can actually maximize what they're doing. Now, as you can see, this bee right here, he has been working hard. These 2 have grown up from being child to adult now. You'll notice up there that light blue color says adult on both those. And this thing has been working also. Just breeding the bees. It looks like it's down to, is that as, oh, I don't have any more cages in there. Here we go. Just trying to figure out why it hasn't done any. So as you can see here, we have 56 bees. Now each of these are all children, but everything else is pretty much the same. You'll notice that the health on these is 10 and 15. Once again, like I said, that really doesn't matter too much if they don't ever leave the hive. At least that's to my experience. Maybe we'll end up finding that at one point in this playthrough, some of them will start dying, in which case we just clone a couple more. So our goals is to get one of every bee, and I think when I did my counting, there's probably around 120-ish, with a couple stragglers. There's some bees that give you pieces of wood, and it depends on what you breed them with, or what flower you put in front of them as to what type of wood they give you. They're not really important to what we care about, because we have, you know, all the wood we want. But it can be kind of nice to at least do that. And once again, completionist here, so I'm going to try and do everything I can. All right, so let's go look and let's get our quest completed with what we have. So we made the Bay Bee upgrade, so that'll give us some honey treat, and I think I already read all these. And then we did the Bay Bee incubator. So we made that. That gives us another honeycomb. So what I think, so right here, we're kind of like at an impasse. One, we could start, you know, chugging out bees, trying to get them all out. Or we could try and get it so that, you know, we don't have to go through and increase the genetics of everything. One thing we're going to want in each of our hives, we have our upgrade simulator, and then we're going to want, is it 3 or 4? So we have our upgrade simulator, then we're going to want productivities, which increase, is it productivity? I think it's productivity, yeah. So the upgrade for productivity, which I believe we can see right around here, I think it's this one right here, increases bees' productivity by 140%. So we add more of those in, and what that will do is actually make them yield more. We'll actually get more stuff. So we're going to put three of these in each hive. And then in our different things like our incubators and our other things that accept them, we'll just have like 4 speed upgrades, which is, which one is speed? This guy right here, which I believe, it doesn't say here, but I believe it actually increases 20% per upgrade, which means we can only get like 80%, but that will make this guy a lot faster. Especially when we're hitting it with this, we'll be popping bees really quick, which we're going to need, because we're going to need a ton of bees for the genetics. Because don't tell the bees, but they all end up dying. They're donating their lives to genetics, which is very nice of them. All right, I'm going to put these. Those are regular honeycombs. Yeah, I'm just going to put those in there for now. Looks like we got some. All right, so let's jump into some of these other things. So we have the gene indexer. Blech. We have the bottler, and then we have the catcher. I don't really use the catcher much, but these two are really big for getting the genes and making sure everything is good. The other thing to kind of keep track of would be when it's raining. Next time it's raining, we want to bring our 2 iron bees out, and we need to babysit them, and, you know, basically put out a fence post. We're going to have 2 leads. We have plenty of leads, and we're going to put leads on the 2 iron bees, and they're just going to sit out in the rain. They will take damage, but we can actually heal them up with the honey treats. I should take those honey treats back. We didn't have any honey treats in there. Do I have them in? Where did I put all my honey treats? They in here? Yes, they are. Okay. So that is another thing. So I think in order to get these bees out, I'm going to have to grab a bunch of these. And I don't think it's actually going to be able to grab any bees because we have honeycombs in there. And that's what I thought it was going to do, is take that bee first. So there's an iron bee. There's an iron bee. And we should probably even do more. I mean, this is definitely a process that just takes time. You have to be very patient with this process. There's the honeycombs. So I want to keep these iron bees. Let's go. It is night. So to get them to work at night, what I have to do is get a bee that generally works at night without any issues, and have them. I have way more bees than that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. So we have that, and then we need some fence posts. Fence posts. What am I doing? I'm doing it right. We need sticks, I believe, which I thought I put in here. Okay, I did. I don't have very many though. So let me think. I always mess this up. I'm gonna grab 4 just in case, because like I said, I always mess it up. And then, whoops, we need the planks, and I think I have a bunch of planks. Okay, not a bunch. We'll do 4 of those as well. So I think it is this. Oh, I was right. I got it on the first try. Usually I don't. And then what we can do, I wonder if these creeper things are actually mean, like to other mobs, because I would be really mad if it killed a bee. I mean, I guess I could do it up here. I don't think they have to have grass under them. So if we put our posts like right there-ish, and then if it rains, which it always seems to rain during our episodes. All right, so maybe what we can do then is actually just stay out here and make these guys. So let's go ahead and do the gene indexer first. So when collecting genes, you get a percentage of a trait. You can combine them in a crafting table to add them together, or place them in a gene indexer to auto combine them. So it's much nicer to do it in the gene indexer. So we're gonna make that, which is not very hard at all. I'm gonna hit A just so we can track it. Hit A on that guy. The next thing is the bottler. This is where you basically you have the bee be above it, and it comes down, smushes them, and basically puts all their guts in the jar. And then you can put the jar in a centrifuge, which it didn't have us make a centrifuge, did it? And that separates them out into the individual things. So let's see, the bottler has 2 uses: bottling honey and squishing bees for genes. To get genes from bees, place a piston above the bottler with a block of space between them. Place the bee on top of the bottler and activate the piston to squash the bee into genes. The resulting squished bottle can then be placed in a centrifuge. Note, make sure to have bottles in the bottler. So you want to put bottles in there. One nice thing that you can actually do, like if you make a little chamber here, is you can actually just have it extended down, and if a bee flies into it, automatically kills them. So you don't have to. It took me a while actually to figure that one out, because I was putting a bee there and hurrying, hitting a button, and missing it. So that is a much better way to do that. So we need to make the bottler. So let's go ahead and look at that. Once again, not very hard at all. I don't think we've made, oh, there's the centrifuge right there. The catcher, I don't really use this. I used to catch bees that are flying around it. You can use a filter upgrade to filter out which bees you want to catch, as well as a baby upgrade to only catch baby bees. So go ahead and do that. Hit A on that. And then the powered centrifuge, this one's going to be a big one. We're going to end up making quite a few of these. So while you can definitely just use a regular centrifuge in the beginnings, getting a powered centrifuge soon after is a must. The centrifuge is used to process honeycombs into useful items, honey and wax. So this is what is going to turn everything we need into what we actually need. So let's go and do that. Looks like we're gonna have to go grab it. I think I have some of those, so I think we're good with that. Although we could also do it with this one, which sounds super easy as well. I think this might be the easier one to make, so we'll do that. So there is our goals for this episode, is to get those. Maybe we'll also do this one, the production, the productivity. We'll make one of those, that way I can make all the rest offline, because there's going to be a ton of those we have to make. Oh, actually, we're going to have to get Draconic Bee first. I forgot about that. But what about the speed one? I think that's just like clocks. Yes. That one we might be able to make, if we have time. All right, so let's jump in and get this done. So if we hit, not you, hit you. Nope, not you. Sorry, thought I was on that one. We want to first clear out this. So let's go ahead and start with the gene indexer. We're going to need a crafting table, redstone comparator. We need a crafting table up here. I'm just going to make 2 crafting tables real quick, so I don't have to go back down. What am I doing? I need planks. P-L-A-N-K. You have to spell it right. There we go. So let's do that. Do 1 and 2. I'm going to take the 1. Oh, actually I need, great. I'm going to go grab a pattern real quick. Or is it called a pattern? Yeah, pattern. Do that. Throw that right there, that right there. All right, so right over here, we'll just set this temporarily. There we go. And oops, do that. Actually, why did I have to do that? I don't know why I built that. I could actually do it right here. I just need the parts. That's what it was. So we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Go back here again. Yeah, I don't know why I built that. All right, now we can do this. There we go. There's our gene indexer. Next thing, let's go ahead and get rid of you. Our bottler. Going to be pretty easy. You just need some stone slabs, which we got here. Go ahead and do that. Do the. I thought I had glass in there. I guess I did. Oh wait, that's the ethereal glass. That's not gonna work. I didn't put the glass in there yet. Okay, I need to. Okay, bottler. There we go. There's our bottler. We're actually doing really good on time. Then we need the catcher, which we need one of those. We need, oh, whoops, I did that wrong. We need the catcher, we need that, we need that, we need that. There we go. Come back, oops, wrong one. That, that, and we have everything now. There we go. And then that and that. There's the catcher. And on that. Then the power centrifuge, which we're doing this one. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. I don't think I'm going to need 10 of them, but I'm just going to have those in standby, I guess. Oh, wow. So the regular centrifuge, we need to make these. We need to make more stone slabs. I'm going to make, what, 2 of those, maybe 2 sets. Done. Now we can make these, and we can go boom, and we can throw these ones up there. 12 should be fine. Now we'll do that. Now we can make these and this. Go ahead and throw those up there. I think that's overkill, but like I said, we have plenty of things, so I'm not worried about it. There's that. Go ahead and throw those up there, and boom. Oh, they don't stack, do they? Do they? Where'd they go? Oh, actually, I know what happened. I hit shift. CEN. It made regular centrifuges. I need to do that and that. There we go. And we have 2 left over. All right, so pretty good. We can go. I mean, it doesn't look like it's raining. Is this the side? Yes. I need to come up with a better way to get in and out of this thing. Let's see. So let's see really quick if we can make. I know I have a blank, which is what I needed. All right, let's do this and see if we can make one of these. So we need 4 clocks. 1, 2. Oh, could they stack? 4 of those, and now we need. I don't have any of those on there. There we go. I think I should have enough for that. Boom. It's not going to let me do it this way. All right, here we go. I'd make 16 of them. Or 64. I guess I have these in the system. All right, that'll work then. So now we can just do this, and boom, there's our first speed upgrade. We're going to need a lot more, so that's okay. All right, so I think we're at 22 minutes, so that's actually not a terrible amount of time. And I'm surprised. Usually it rains at least multiple times while we're playing. So, yeah. So basically what you do, just so you know, is you will bring your bees out, your iron bees or whatever bees you're trying to acclimate. You put them on the pole, and then it has to be during a rainstorm. And then you just keep an eye on them. If they look like they're losing health, you hurry and give them a honey treat, and that picks them back up. And it will slowly increase it to where they can work in any weather. So I think that's about it for me. Oh, update on my computer. I did get the case. It actually came just yesterday. Or my new computer, not the case. So I did get it yesterday. It is going to be a bigger deal trying to get everything transferred over to it and stuff. So I'm working on a way of kind of doing it where I won't have to have any real downtime as far as you guys go. So I don't anticipate having to actually do any back-to-back episodes in the near future. So I don't like doing back-to-back episodes, because then I'm like, oh, I want to talk to people. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I can't, because I have to wait for the next episode to come out. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell. Join my Discord channel. Tell other people about this channel. Have them check it out. If they like what they see, they can sub. We grow the channel. Everybody wins. And that is it, my friends. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.